Our parking operation, it was old school. We brought it to new school. Our revenues went up and our costs went down significantly. How's it going? I'm Connor Price.
How you doing? My name is Martin Sismer.
I am the Vice President of Business Development at Tower Investments.
I am the Operations Manager for the Showboat.
We are a large-scale transformational commercial real estate development company and operating company. We also are now operating the largest non-casino hotel in the state of New Jersey, which is where we are today at the Showboat.
We have a lot of different venues, from a
80,000 square foot arcade with multiple attractions, bowling, putt-putt. We opened the Island Water Park, which is the largest beachfront indoor water park in the world.
We have an electric go-kart track. We have a hotel that has over 800 rooms.
I mean, it's every single possible background that you could think of circulating through the Showboat's doors. Almost all of them are driving here.
You know, it is a 9-story garage, and it holds it's close to 2,000 parking spaces. We had multiple other operators in the garage. It was a continual staffing issue on our part with the maintenance of it. And a lot of times I'd find out from the customers that there was trash, there was beer bottles.
What we saw was a total lack of control. Since we embarked on the AirGarage team taking over the parking management here at the Showboat, we've seen 25 to 35% year-over-year growth in our top line and 20 to 25% decrease in our operating costs in all of our parking assets. The first thing you're going to get when AirGarage comes to your property is a curated solution specific to the asset type. Their team essentially came to us proactively with a turnkey solution on a lot of the issues that the parking world sees on a day-to-day basis. When we eventually made the switch over to AirGarage and went entirely gateless, and an asset this large, we didn't know exactly what that would mean, if security was going to be an issue. But also, my original fear was that it's not going to work in a hospitality asset. But what became very noticeable was, one, the customer service was much better. People weren't complaining or waiting to get into the garage because there was a gate. The thing that convinced me was their camera system. We saw a camera-driven solution that AirGarage provided as the stopgap to end the leakage or the potential theft. There is not a car that goes into any of our parking assets that isn't detected on their camera system, and there's less bad actors as a result. Going cashless with AirGarage was probably one of the best decisions that we've made, just in terms of protecting our profit and loss statement. By eliminating cash, you get a clear snapshot of here's how much your property is generating on the parking revenue, here's how many cars are in the building at any given time of the day, but it's also given the customer full control on what they're paying for, when they're paying for it. They can see it on their phones, and they know that there are eyes in the sky making sure that everything is overseen and managed. We have had no complaints from any of our guests about the solution that we have given them. Because they see it, they feel it, it's built that sense of comfort with our hotel guests. What the dashboard does, it breaks down the trends that an owner needs to be able to optimize the operation. For example, in the Philadelphia market, when there's an Eagles game, if we know there's going to be a flood of people, we'll price accordingly and dynamically price our parking. We often sell packages that provide the 10 or 20% discount. So there's tons of solutions that the team can come up with to meet every possible asset class need. And we don't have to be involved in that process. That's entirely managed by the AirGarage team. And that's something that I feel like almost every relationship should be like. And I'm so grateful that AirGarage has really given us that flexibility, whereby they're the professionals and they're the ones, telling us how to manage the garage.
The garage has been tremendously so much cleaner. I mean, from every spot, and they actually came in, they redid the lines, the numbering on the parking spots, a lot of signage, and also communicated back to us if there's a broken door, an elevator is not working. So it actually helped with the communication of our engineering team to make it a more feasible garage.
The world is moving forward, and AirGarage is accelerating at a much faster pace in a world that really hasn't seen evolution in decades. If you don't get with the times and think about the operation holistically, you will fall behind financially, from a safety perspective, a cleanliness perspective, and overall facilities management perspective. And they have, most importantly, saved our company hundreds of thousands of dollars since we made them our parking operator. And we're hoping to expand that relationship even further.